Starting yesterday, we've had an interesting 24 hours. It all started with Consumer Reports' release that they could not recommend the Tesla Model 3. Here's a summary of their report. So they liked the range. It was 350 miles under standard regen, 310 under the low regen settings, and that was a record-setting range for any EV that they've ever tested. They claimed it had exhilarating acceleration and handling with a recorded 5.3 seconds 0 to 60. By the way, car and driver got a 5.1 performance, and drag times was able to achieve a 4.6 0 to 60. Pretty impressive. Consumer Reports stated that the handling was reminiscent of a Porsche 718 Boxster. The testers found that the Model 3 was thrilling to drive, their words. And it was a healthy competitor to BMW's 3 Series and Audi 7 Series. The negatives that they recorded were primarily the braking long distance, stopping distance, and the difficulty to use the various controls all through the touchscreen. Their examples were the airflow and adjusting the mirrors. Excessive wind noise at high speeds, stiff ride, unsupported rear seats, door handles, just awkward to use, and the rear visibility was limited by the high package shelf. So the key issue that Consumer Reports, I think, brought up was the braking performance, and here's a summary of the braking test that they performed. They basically took the car to 60 and slammed on the brakes and measured the distance, and they averaged the results of multiple tests. So what was interesting is the very first test they performed, they got 130 feet, which is a pretty good distance, or short, nice distances because it's short. But then their average over a variety of tests were 152 feet, which is what they're claiming. And they said it was the worst result of any contemporary car that they've ever tested. And they compared it to other cars. So Consumer Reports said that Tesla told them that their test results were 133 feet on average. And their first comment on the whole subject was that they started claiming that the stopping distance is affected by a whole variety of variables, road surface, weather conditions, and things. Consumer Reports also claim that car and driver got similar weird results. So I went on their website and found this report where they have a wide variety of braking distance stoppages. So all hell broke loose in the industry, and various websites started reporting Consumer Reports' issue. And finally, Elon Musk tweeted that the braking results were inconsistent with other reviewers, but not really stating who they were. He finally seemed to admit that if there was a problem, that he would address it at their expense. So then a little later, Elon said that Consumer Reports might have had an early production car, so he wanted to have them retest with a new one, and that the Model 3 now has improved the ride, the wind noise, and other items. So before the day was out, Consumer Reports said they would retest the Model 3 if it seemed like if Elon could update it over the air. Wasn't really clear, but we'll see.
Hey everyone, I thought I'd show you the issues that Consumer Reports has published about the Model 3. So let's just go over a few. So what I thought I'd show you is a few things that they complained about. They said access to some common functions are difficult. I thought I'd show you how they compare to my wife's Audi A7. So adjusting, I guess, the fans. So one click to fan, and then up or down, pretty simple. One click for fan to adjust the position. You just drag that to, and you can really put it to exactly where you want it to go. So I usually have it at my face or up in the corner out of the way. And controls are nice and big and large, sort of easy to find. I think it's pretty convenient. The mirrors are click here and click there, and then it's automatically left, and you use, let me turn on the lighting here, you use your wheels here to adjust your mirrors up and down and left and right. Another issue they said was the rear view mirror. It is a little blocked by that shelf back there. Let me show you. There is a shelf behind there. So it cuts down, from the back of the seat an inch or two, but not excessive rear view blockage. I showed this before, but the rear seats are relatively low. Your thighs are not on the seat completely. Okay, so I'm in my wife's Audi A7, and let's try to do the same thing. So fan controls, I guess this is the fan, little knob down here for the fan volume. The vents, and that's definitely, that little knob down there is probably further away than a touch screen that would be like right here. This touch screen's definitely further away, although it's not a touch screen, it's just a screen. But that fan knob is down a little bit. And then the vent position, I guess you're having to adjust this, and you have to switch hands and adjust that to adjust your, and you've got this adjustment and that adjustment to get the fan just where you want. The rear view mirrors controls are, you're having to reach down here, switch this to the left, and then use the rocker up and down so your hands are off the wheel. The Tesla had the controls right here on the wheel. And you have to switch this, turn that knob to adjust the other. Rear view mirror, I don't think there's much of a difference. You don't get a lot of visibility there because it's lower on the top. So I'm in the back seat, and got a little bit more support here. Not a whole bunch more. My knees are still above the bottom of the seat.
Thanks again for watching. My videos for the Model 3 are here in the top right. My son's channel, The Nerd Writer, is in the top left. Check him out. He's got some really good videos. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.